Ann Coulter debated Anna Kasparian of TYT at Politicon, and Newsweek took a moment to fact-check some of the endless bullshit that Coulter spewed, so I wanted to share this with you. Coulter said, "No, I know you're all potheads, and you're going to have trouble following what I'm about to say, but almost 90% of people in prison are in prison as a result of a plea bargain. No one gets arrested and tried for possession of marijuana. But if they happen to have marijuana on them, that's what they plea it down. But you're not going to prison for that. You're going to prison because you held up a liquor store with a sawed-off shotgun and they found pot on you," she said. Okay, now, here's the immediate fact check. According to the American Civil Liberties Union, more than 8.2 million people were arrested on marijuana charges between 2001 and 2010. 88% of the arrests were merely on possession alone. A separate study released by the National Registry of Exonerations in March said that African Americans were 5 times as likely to face jail time for simple drug possession, including marijuana, compared with white offenders of the same crime. When asked if marijuana should be made legal in the states, Coulter, who obviously disapproved, tried to connect the herbal substance to mental disabilities, which she then seemed to link to immigrants who work as busboys in restaurants. Quote, "No, you can legalize all the drugs you want once there isn't a welfare state, but no," she said, "marijuana makes people retarded, especially when they're young. We've got enough busboys. We're bringing in busboys by the millions through our immigration policy. We do not need a country of busboys. We're destroying the country." She just wears her bigotry and xenophobia on her sleeve. Now, of course, what's the reality of this? Well, you know, here are some of those lazy busboy potheads that she's referring to, maybe. Carl Sagan, the fucking brilliant Carl Sagan. Neil deGrasse Tyson smoked weed. And you say, well, whatever, though. They're like science-y. And you know Ann doesn't believe in science. Hey, fair enough. So what about the most productive captains of industry in the fucking world? Like Bill Gates? Steve Jobs? The idea that, you know, there's a direct correlation. Marijuana use, laziness. Marijuana use, laziness. Marijuana use, laziness. That's just not true. Some people who smoke weed are the most productive people on the goddamn planet. So it's just fear-monger bullshit, fear-monger bullshit. Marijuana makes people retarded, she said. Are those people retarded? The ones I just read for you? Has there ever been, like, a far-right position that Ann Coulter didn't latch onto and defend at all costs? Anything that's considered right-wing, she's gonna act like it's brilliant and she'll defend it, even though she makes herself look like a dingbat in the process.